now, hate me now. Enemies gon' hate me now. Enemies gon' hate me now, hate me now. Enemies gon' hate me now, hate me now. Enemies, busters got some mana, but I handle that, so hate me now. Got the Louis slugger, you better cover when I hit a foul. You better be so quick to get it hip when the pistol show. All my niggas get me creeping slow, and we on that blow. Told the two that I use, searching for an easy man. Demon in me wakes, now I shake and don't feel okay. Yeah, I'm terrified in my mind, so corrupted too. Feel so blizzo, hizzo, off that snizzo, but still keep it smooth. Evil prince, stay so blitz, busy down with Psycho Mike. Scheming, leaning all throughout the night, down in Metro Height. Bitch, you getting sprayed from grenade when I put up here. Gets the P, here with me, and we always going in. Waking, shaking in my bed, hating leaves you where y'all dead. Don't you rest so tears up, call your blizz up when I'm on my man. I face so much crime, stay inside. I have on my mind. Please don't shoot your kids on, send you his on, get your mids online. Enemies so close to me, especially gon' hate me now. Motivated jealousy, but still I elevate somehow. Smiling face all in my space, deep inside you hating me. Take that loaded Glock 19 and kill that kind with courtesy. Enemies so close to me, especially gon' hate me now. Motivated jealousy, but still I elevate somehow. Smiling face all in my space, deep inside you hating me. Take that loaded Glock 19 and kill that kind with courtesy. Hate me now, hate me now. Enemies gon' hate me now. Hate me now. Enemies.
You hate me now, nigga, damn, I thought we was cool. You hate me now, I thought we was cool.
You mad at me now, but all I do is laughing. Then chop a bullet, split him up like he a fraction. He run up on me, think it's chicken, now he past tense. Yes, I am evil Prince, but also Trace, so blast him. I catch him loafing, I'ma up the gun and let it bust. I got them niggas in the car ready to shoot shit up. You mention me, boy, I'm a killer, best not test your luck. Your bitch a groupie, all up in my DMs tryna fuck. These niggas lying in they songs, you know they capping. I'm on the block, I put in work, you niggas slacking. My nigga get jammed up and then we go and post bail. But if your nigga run up, we gon' send his ass to hell. Ain't have a ruler, kept a Ruger when I was in school. I'm hitting ops with this stick like I'm playing pool. Handy manny in this bitch, we got all the tools. You hate me now, damn nigga, I thought we was cool.
We was cool.
I'll play something different. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Somebody let me know that they can hear me, please, before I get started. Let me go into my settings real quick, make sure everything's straight. Mic check, mic check. Yeah, it's popping up. So look, we're gonna get it in. We're gonna go to this first story. We're gonna go to this first story. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Since I couldn't get to it the other day, we gonna see what's going on with we gonna see what's going on with Rush. We're gonna see what's going on with Rush. We try to go. We're gonna try to pull several sources here, so we can cross reference. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to cross reference. That's what we're gonna try to do, so we can make sure we stay objective. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to stay objective as possible here. We're gonna try to stay objective as possible. So, all right, check this out. We on CNN, right? Make sure it's showing. Yeah, it's showing. We on CNN, right? This what we gonna do. This what we gonna do. We gonna get the latest on Russia. It says Lukashenko undermines Putin's Ukraine claim on Moscow counter. Uh-oh. Now let's check this out. Let's check this out. So just to give context on what's going on, right? Putin came out in a statement and pretty much, for the most part, implicated not only the United States but the UK as well as basically a NATO collective in terms of the Moscow terrorist attack that happened last Friday, right? So let's see what Lukashenko said. It says Lukashenko undermines Putin's Ukraine claim on Moscow concert hall attack, right? Belarusian President Alexander Lukashenko appears to have cast doubt on Russia's claims that Ukraine was involved in a brutal attack at a Moscow concert hall last week. ISIS claimed responsibility for the massacre, which killed at least 139 people, damn, and released graphic footage of the incident. But Russian President Vladimir Putin has repeatedly suggested, without evidence, that Ukraine had helped orchestrate it. Putin on Saturday claimed that a window had been prepared for the attackers to escape to Ukraine, which Kyiv denied. So basically, in that statement that Putin made, Putin implied that when they apprehended the suspects, they was making a beeline toward Ukraine. That was his claim in the statement that he made. So let's continue. Oh shit! What? Okay. But Lukashenko, one of Putin's most loyal allies, remember that, on Tuesday appeared to contradict the Kremlin's claims, saying that the attackers initially intended to enter Belarus rather than Ukraine. Uh-oh. They could not enter Belarus. Their handlers knew that it would be a very bad idea to try to enter Belarus because Belarus immediately enforced security measures, Lukashenko said, according to Belarusian news agency Belta. Lukashenko said he received reports from Russian authorities minutes after the attack began and put Belarusian units on combat alert, setting up checkpoints on roads to prevent the attackers entering the country. And I don't know if y'all can see that picture, but this is one of the dudes. Maybe I'll show that video with them appearing in court. They got the shit beat out of them. But in either way, that's why there was no chance they could enter Belarus. They realized. So they took a turn and headed to the Ukrainian-Russian border, he said. So his belief is that they wanted to go to Belarus, but they knew security measures had been put in place in Belarus, so they said, nah, bump that, we're gonna head toward Ukraine. So that's the logic that Lukashenko was coming up with. The attackers stormed Crocus City Hall in a Moscow suburb on Friday, shooting civilians at point blank before setting the building on fire. causing the roof to collapse while concert goers were still inside. 4 suspects who are from the Central Asian Republic of Tajikistan but worked in Russia on temporary or expired visas were detained later Friday night in Russia's Bryansk region near the border with Ukraine and Belarus. So based on the geolocation, right? Based on the geolocation of where these people were found and where they were apprehended, you could argue that a clear case is made in regards to Putin's position. But at the same time, Lukashenko has a strong argument as well. What would be the reasoning behind Lukashenko? Lukashenko is down with Putin. It's no, you know what I'm saying? There's no animosity politically between Lukashenko and Russia. I mean, the Belarus is the daughter of Mother Russia. You know what I'm saying? Like, unquestionably. So in that regard, you know, there's really not a there's really ain't no heat between Lukashenko and Putin. So what would be the reason? And you know, it does he have substantial evidence to provide on his claim? You know, that's a question. But in any event, let's keep going. In his first national address after the attack, Putin on Saturday alleged that the men tried to hide and move towards Ukraine, where, according to preliminary data, a window was prepared for them on the Ukrainian side to cross the border. Putin on Monday conceded the attack had been carried out by radical Islamists. So he's saying yes, the you know the ideology was a part of the attack, but still tried to pin ultimate responsibility on Ukraine. And there go Putin right there and at the candlelight vigil, right? Other Kremlin officials have doubled down on the claims. Alexander Bortnikov, director of Russia's Federal Security Services, or the FSB, alleged on Tuesday that Ukraine was involved in the training of militants in the Middle East. Ukraine has vehemently denied involvement in the attack and called the Kremlin's claims absurd. Others have speculated why the attackers would try to flee through a heavily militarized section of the border with a large Russian troop presence. That's another good argument. We know that most of the fighting that's going on in Ukraine right now is right at the Russian border. Like, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? The second line would be at the border with the Russian occupied provinces, Luhansk, Donetsk, Crimea. You know what I'm saying? Those areas. Logically, you know what I'm saying? Logically, it really wouldn't make any sense for them to go toward Ukraine, because literally the border of Ukraine is the front line in terms of the battles that's going on right now. Unless they're saying that, well, again, you got to look at the other side of the argument, because Putin is saying, look, a window was created for them to come in. So basically break through the ranks and be given safe passage in Harvard on the Ukrainian side. But they was going to have to go through a lot of shit to get there. You know what I'm saying? So you can argue on both sides. So I get both sides arguing. Ukraine, I already read that. And Lukashenko, in attempting to promote Belarus standing as a reliable ally of Russia, may have inadvertently further weakened Putin's allegations. So that's according to CNN. Belter reported that Lukashenko agreed to seal off his section of the road that could be used by the criminals when he received intelligence from Russian officials, including Bortnikov, that the attackers were moving in the direction of Bryansk. Lukashenko said he and Putin exchanged phone calls, claiming he accepted Putin's request to help seal off the roads into Belarus. Absolutely. We are doing everything, Lukashenko replied. He said he shared the information because he was aware that Putin had been reproached for his response to the tragedy. Putin had been criticized for not addressing the nation until more than 19 hours after the attack began. Instead, Lukashenko said he and Putin did not sleep for 24 hours as they worked to address the threat. There go a close-up of the guy right here. They beat hell out of him. The other one I seen, and like I said, hopefully I can pull the video with I think it was 3 guys that went into court. What was that? I believe it was Sunday, and all 3 of them they had beat the shit out of all 3 of them. But yeah, that's one of the guys right there. He looking like, yeah, I'm fucked. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? Just kill me now. Get the shit over with. I don't want to go nowhere that y'all want to send me. Just kill me. A total of 11 people have been arrested in connection with the attack on the concert hall, Russian officials said. 4 appeared in a Moscow court on Sunday and 3 on Monday. So I ain't see the ones on Monday, yesterday. It's not clear if the remaining 4 are still in detention or have appeared before a judge. Hell, they probably dead. The way they beat the shit out of them. I know they probably still getting their ass beat right now. They got their ass beat. They went to court. Well, they got their ass beat. They got their ass beat during getting transported to the court. They appeared before the judge, then they left. They got their ass beat going back to whatever detention center they going to, and they getting their ass beat some more. It's never ending. You attack Russia, yeah, you can forget about it. You might well ask for death right now. That probably your best bet. But anyway, 3 of the Tajik suspects were bent double as they were marched. Oh yeah, bent double meaning they was bent over. Like like I said, I'm gonna try to show the video if I can find it. But they had them like bent over, like with shit covering their head or whatever, into a Moscow courtroom on Sunday, while the 4th was in a wheelchair and appeared unresponsive. See, they beat one of them so goddamn bad. Like, what he go to court for? He can't talk. You know what I'm saying? They were charged with terrorism and face a maximum sentence of life in prison. Yeah. Life in prison, like I said, death. Give me death. The men looked battered and bruised as they were brought into the courtroom. Video circulated widely on Russian social media appeared to show some of them being violently interrogated, including one that appeared to show the use of electrocution. God damn. In another video, a suspect had part of his ear cut off and stuffed in his mouth. God damn. So let's try to find some of these videos here. Yeah, that's right, Black Son. Hey, where you at? Like, where you at? This is what you wanted to talk about. Where you at? Black Dolphin style. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Let's see if we can find some of these videos. Damn, let me see if can I go to Telegraph. I ain't never been on Telegraph on here. Let me see. I'm gonna try to get on Telegraph. Let me see if I can get on Telegraph. Not Telegraph, Telegram. My bad. It's been a minute. I'm damn sure finna see if I can get on here. I am damn sure finna see. Oh, he say he's driving. All right, then. You know, like I'm up through here, so let's see if we can find some of these videos on Telegraph here. Get to search. Shit, maybe not. Hold on. Well, I gotta download it. See, like I said, I ain't never been on Telegram on this computer. Not been downloaded right now. Let's go to Twitter. Let's go to the Twitters. Let's go to Elon Musk land. He'll let me know what's going on. He'll let me know what's going on. You know, they acting stupid. Shit. Let's go here. Hey, Black Son, let me know that my mic is my mic still messing up? Hey, what's up, Van Cat? What's going on? Hey, look, Hey, since we ain't doing no since we ain't doing no TLP tonight, you welcome to come up here. Let me put the link in the chat. Hell, why not, man? Why not? Oh, shit, I ain't mean to do it that way, but it is what it is. You saying it's good now? It ain't. It's not doing what it was before, right? So what I did was I went into the system on the computer. I was reading up on like why I was doing that, and I was in a Reddit forum and somebody was talking about uh the shit, I forgot what it's called now. The hertz or whatever, some shit, and mine was set on 48,000, and was saying that StreamYard only receives 44,100, which is 44.1. I went into the settings on my computer, and sure enough, it had a setting where it could go 44.1. I don't know nothing about no freak. I don't know shit about that. Not when it comes to audio video. I don't know. So I saw it, clicked on it, and now we're gonna see if everything's good. Hopefully I sound pristine now. Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find my Twitter login. Oh shit, I done got locked out. Actually, because you'll need to wait for a trial. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hold on, wait a minute. So let me go. Twitter handle the real MD20. Right. It's saying that's incorrect. See, I'm not gonna do this shit right now. Let's find another way. Let's find. I'm gonna just go to YouTube. I ain't got no choice to go to YouTube. Oh, Black Sun, you say it's perfect. Well, hey, there you go. There you go. I mean, hopefully it stay that way. I don't know if but yeah, let's go to the YouTubes. I done got locked out my damn Twitter account. Fuck it with y'all. I'll be damned. I'd just be damned. Let's find that video of them guys coming in. Oh, I think somebody coming in. Oh, there go Venkat. Peace, Venkat. What's up? What's happening?
What's going on, MD?
I can't call it, man. Hey, I ain't had nothing else to do. You
Yeah,
you canceled TFP, so I'm like, hey, okay,
I know.
I'll do something. But hey, it's understandable, man. Everybody got shit going on.
Yep.
So yeah, we just up here chopping it up, man. I'm trying to look for this video of this when those guys went to court in Russia.
Oh yeah. I was
Yeah,
happy to see that you had a live going on. I was like, yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, I wasn't gonna have the setup for TFP. I was just gonna do it over my phone. But then when we start talking in the group chat, I was like, hell, well, why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why not? So what you think about the whole Russia attack that happened Friday night?
That is wild. That is wild. And then like they're all beat up, eyeballs hanging out. They look like they were touched up.
Yeah. Hey,
And
like
then
I said, man, I think it's still going on right now. It ain't gonna stop.
I'm sure, 100%, man. And Putin is like, "Oh, Ukraine did what the hell? What the hell Ukraine got to do with this, man? This guy is such a propagandist."
Yeah, man. Hey, it's weird. It's weird to see something like that happening in Russia. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the
Of
first
all
thing I
places.
thought too. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, "Damn, what the hell Russia did to them?" And then you get a little bit of the backstory. That's like an offset of ISIS. It's not like Like there's different factions of ISIS K, I believe they call.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ISIS K. Yeah, ISIS
yeah,
K. Which,
yeah.
which they have history. They do have history with Russia based on a lot of the stuff that was going on in Afghanistan and you know, all of that. So there's a cause for the effect.
Right.
But according to Putin, you know, and it's weird that he won't even like not necessarily confirm it, because I, you know, but not even like validate what the intelligence is saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think he's doing that based on, because look at what's going on amongst the populace of Russia right now. Essentially, you can look at this the same way 9/11 was viewed. Like people of all races, all religion came together as one because of what happened during 9/11. I can almost see that same type of effect happening with Russia right now, because again, you got the draft going on in Russia right now because they running out of troops. Not running out of
Wow.
troops necessarily as far as like deaths or anything, because Russia don't report stuff like that. They
I
don't want.
wonder why.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, but it is a fact that it's not enough people like joining the Russian army. That's a fact. So they had to institute the draft. This may be one of those rallying cries that you don't necessarily have to bank on a draft. Like people are going to be patriotic enough now.
But
You know what I'm
do
saying?
we think that maybe the reason why there's not as much activity for the draft is because a lot of people don't support or condone the war to begin with?
Yeah, I mean, we especially in a lot of these city areas like Moscow. I was watching a documentary the other day when all this happened, because I was trying to like get some backdrop. Moscow is not this authoritarian Mother Russia type city. Moscow very liberal. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
look at the people that live in Russia. Like these are young people that they don't give a damn about Putin and what's, you know, they just want to like be free, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in that part of Russia, yeah, they don't give a shit. As a matter of fact, they are wildly against what's going on. But at the same time, it's Russia. You could be like locked up for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
Yep.
I mean, you know, it's based on how you look at it. Let me see if I can pull up this video right here from this the first one. I'll pull this video up from News Nation.
The deadly attack left 137 people dead and over 100 people wounded, still fighting for their lives. In the video, camouflaged gunmen opening fire as people begin screaming and ducking behind seats as gunshots echoed. In the end, flames engulfed City Hall as the building collapsed. Russian President Vladimir Putin suggesting that Ukraine was linked to the attack. That's something that leaders in Kyiv and the administration also deny. Vice President Kamala Harris also pushing back against the Russian president's comments.
No, there is no whatsoever any evidence, and in fact what we know to be the case is that ISIS-K is actually, by all accounts, responsible for what happened.
Now domestic concerns spread at home as lawmakers sound the alarm.
We have millions of Americans who live or travel abroad throughout Europe and Asia, embassies, businesses there. So I'm deeply worried that ISIS from Afghanistan will end up targeting Americans sooner rather than later.
A new video of the suspect linked to the attack today showed
He's
them
looking
being
like, man,
brought
kill
into
me
the
now.
courtroom.
Just kill.
One of the suspects was blindfolded, removed to reveal a black eye. All this as Russians mourn the loss of life today, setting up candles that light up 22/03/2024, a day that will likely never be forgotten.
And meanwhile, in Europe, France raised its terror alert warning to the highest level following Friday's attack. Natasha.
All right, Alina.
So yeah, that's what's going on, man. Like I said, unfortunate situation. Unfortunate that it happened. it's surprising that it happened. It's like I said again, especially with a in a place like Ukraine. Let
But what?
alone go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, what about all the warnings the United States gave to Putin and Russian authorities, and they just didn't really react? So
Right.
that's not a good look for Putin right now.
Right. And
It's-
I was looking into that too. So yeah, a little over a week before the attack happened, the United States intelligence got in contact with Russian intelligence, say, hey, look, I know this is going on, whap bam da boom, but here's the intelligence that we have gathered that suggests that there's going to be an upcoming attack in your country. We don't know where, but it says it's large scale, possibly in a place like an arena or a concert venue. They told them all that. And Russian intelligence refused to listen to it. As a matter of fact, there's a certain it's actually called something legally. I forgot what they called it.
Right, yeah, I know what you mean. Where if they know anything, even
they
if they're not
have
on
to tell
good
them.
terms, right? Because there's a potential of loss of life and blah blah blah.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah, I
So
know what you mean. Yeah,
so they were legally bound to tell Russia what was going on,
hmm
and they swiped it away for whatever reason. You know what I mean?
That's
I'm not
poor
going to
leadership.
say right. I'm not going to say wholeheartedly that there wasn't any outside involvement because I don't know. Like at the end of the day, I don't know, but I do know that they got the heads up on whatever the situation may have been. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So again, what at the same time when we look at something like this, again, this goes full circle going back to the 9/11 argument. 9/11 was a situation that united basically all of America, but at the same time, it exposed the leadership
hmm
in the Bush administration at the time.
The
You know what I'm
incompetence.
saying? Even to the point where the Bush administration had to lie and formulate a fake argument in order to give pushback on the negative commentary that they were getting.
Right.
That's how we got into Afghanistan and Iraq in the first place. You know what I mean?
Right. All on a lie.
So I mean, this is eerily similar to what's happening. I can see Putin up in the ante in terms of the attack on Ukraine and using this as a rallying cry to garner more mobilization within Ukraine. I can definitely see that.
Wow. What do you think about him, Putin winning with quotations, winning re-election?
Hey, again, do you this deja vu? Not remember the whole shit with Bush and Gore happened 2000.
Yep.
The like few months later, 9/11.
Yep.
Putin literally just won what this is fifth cycle
Yep.
as president, and boom, we got this. You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
So you know, and like I said, that'll bring out a lot of the tinfoil hat people to say, hey, look, like they trying to expose him, they trying to oust him. I mean, well, shit, they didn't have no luck with that the last go round. This is fifth time being in office.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it either it's a dictatorship or it's not. Don't try to you know piss in my hand and say like it's Dove soap. It's not. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you know, in that aspect, we get it. But yeah. So with that being said, let's see. So I know you saw what you got up this morning, just like I did,
Mm-hmm.
and you saw what was going on with the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore. What the hell happened, Blackson? I mean, Van Cat. What the hell happened?
Actually, I just saw the headline. I didn't go into it. I didn't go into it.
You just found that out?
No, I heard about it, but I never went into like what actually happened or what went on with that. So I guess you can enlighten me further.
Yeah, so basically what happened, you know, to give a synopsis, and I'll read the story here in a second. To give a synopsis, they had a cargo ship. It was around like 1 o'clock at night, this morning rather.
Right.
And the cargo ship was leaving out of the dock at the port of Baltimore. and somehow or another it lost power. Reportedly, that's what the press conference said. It lost power and it hit one of the posts that was in the water of the bridge, and the damn thing just it fell like into itself. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah.
The last I heard, and like I said, I'm about to find out just like you. The last I heard, there was 8 people missing. They rescued 2 people. Now, this is what I'm trying to figure out.
Right.
It happened at 1:00. They said the
I
2
was still
people.
working.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The 2
I was.
people. Oh, you were still at work.
Yeah, I didn't get out of work till 2:30 a.m. last night. Really.
Damn. Ooh, shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was deep in the Z's by that time. But I'm trying. So the collapse happened at 1:00. They rescued 2 people, but it was like around 6 or 7 when they said they rescued them. I'm trying, was they hanging on the side? I don't know what the hell they was doing.
Right.
But it wasn't people. It was construction workers. So I guess they were doing some type of road because at nighttime a lot of times they work overnight,
Right.
so they won't have to deal with the traffic or anything. So they were doing some type of road construction on the bridge when the bridge collapsed. It was 2 construction workers. One of them is in serious condition, I believe. The other one refused to be seen by
Refused to be seen.
refused to be seen by EMT. I guess, hey Venkat, that's to you. I guess he said, "Man, look, I ain't got no insurance like that."
There you go. Oh my God, there you go.
He said, "Hey man, you said my coverage ain't like that, man. I'm gonna just limp on off. Just act like you ain't never seen me."
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, that is so perfect.
So he refused medical attention, and now they're saying they're looking for 6 people. So they got scuba teams and everything. Hell, it's what
Scuba team. That sounds like they gone, man.
Yeah, I mean, this happened at 1:00 last night. It's now 8 p.m.
Exactly.
I don't think they made it.
Nah.
Did what? Aquaman got him? Nah,
No.
man. It's a wrap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
My God.
what
a tragedy, man.
Yeah, it is. And not only a tragedy as far as the human life, but it's going to be a logistical tragedy because,
right.
The Baltimore port is a major port in the United States. That we get a lot of goods coming out of that Baltimore port. The port is now shut down for the foreseeable future.
So that may affect some goods from getting around.
That's exactly what it's going to
cause another shortage. Oh my gosh.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
So,
let me pull up this article.
Yeah, prices probably increase.
So yeah, that's a whole nother headache. A whole nother headache. Let's see what we got here. So yeah, this is from U.S. News. It says Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse. Explain. Hundreds launched in emergency response after a container ship struck the Francis Scott Key Bridge, sending most of the structure and multiple people into the water. And that's a picture right there. You see, that's the cargo ship. That's a huge ship.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And I believe that they said the shipping company was a company out of Singapore, I believe. I don't remember which one. But let's see. Local, state, and federal agencies are responding to the collapse of Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge, which fell into the Patapsco River below in the early morning hours on Tuesday and brought people and vehicles in with it after a shipping container collided with one of its pillars. At least 6 people remain missing and 2 have been rescued so far from the Patapsco River, according to the New York Times. The river runs next to the city's busy port, where the ship originated. Maryland Governor Wes Moore declared a state of emergency on Tuesday morning and said in a statement that his office is working to quickly deploy federal resources from the Biden administration. While more information will likely come to light about the collapse, a White House official told the Baltimore Sun that there is no indication of any nefarious intent. Yeah, I know that was another thing this morning. When they did the press conference, they had a guy from the FBI there saying that as it goes right now, in as far as the investigation goes, it wasn't any like ill intent or nefarious means. I mean, because that was the first thing some people went to, like
or
it,
that some sort of issue with like maintenance, or there was cutting corners on something that should have been fixed and it wasn't fixed, or something like that.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
saying it's clear of all that type of situations.
Yeah. So the reason the FBI got there, because they told them that, hey, like the ship lost power, or so they were trying to say maybe it was like a cyber attack, because
Okay,
a lot of those ships, they run strictly off GPS.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So they were saying, well, was it a cyber attack, anything like that? And the FBI, they shied away from that, saying no, we didn't find anything
No
in
foul
terms.
play.
Yeah, no foul play. You're right. Here's what else you need to know about the catastrophe in Maryland's largest city. What happened to Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge around 1:30 a.m. on Tuesday? A Singapore-flagged cargo ship called Dolly struck a column of the bridge, according to reporting by the Baltimore Banner. The accident happened about only 30 minutes into what was to be a 27-day voyage to Sri Lanka, according to Vessel Finder, a ship tracking website. Video footage shows a nearly 1,000-foot-long ship appearing to lose power prior to striking the pillar. And ABC News has noted findings from an unclassified government report which said the ship lost propulsion as it was leaving the port, and its crew warned Maryland officials about a possible collision. So they knew it was about to happen. So basically, when it lost power, they was basically floating at that point. They couldn't turn it. They couldn't do nothing. So the inevitable was gonna happen. You know what I mean? So, because when I first heard about it this morning when I woke up, I was like, "Damn, was the driver drunk? Like what's going on? How the hell? Like you a big ass boat, and how you hit something? You know what I'm saying?" But no, then it came out they had lost power or whatnot. So it's no blame to the crew. So you know what I mean. But I tell you what though. Oh, I didn't even know you dropped, Van Cat.
Yeah, I just got
Okay.
disconnected, but I'm back here.
Okay. Yeah. I thought maybe I was like, damn, was they drinking before they start driving the boat? But no, it wasn't any fault of the crew or anything like that.
Right,
So
right. That would have been
so,
crazy if it was.
yeah, man, you would have been working. You would have been less than a dock worker. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, because the lawsuit is about to be so huge. Like, yeah, it wasn't nobody's fault,
Right.
but it's the company's fault, because like that's the company. You know what I mean? So they about to pay. They about to pay. You know what I mean? If it was one of my family members, hell, the boat would be named after me. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm just being real. Because yeah, you gonna have to pay. Like either way. Yeah, it says although officials initially feared that occupied cars had fallen into the river, sources told New York Times that the Dolly's mayday call stopped traffic. Okay, that's good, from entering the bridge before it collapsed. So it tried to warn everybody, look, like something finna happen. So I guess like the car stopped.
They reacted to at least try to further stop further damage from happening.
Yeah, I mean it's the middle of the night. You don't know what the hell. You know what I mean? You don't know what's going on.
Right.
Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen told the Times that vehicles used by workers fixing potholes were parked on the bridge and appeared to have fallen into the river. So yeah, they was doing road work and they was fixing potholes on the bridge. Where is the Francis Scott Key Bridge and how long is it? Blah blah blah. You don't need to know all that. How have there been any casualties? Responders have pulled 2 survivors, including one in very serious condition, out of the river. 6 remain missing, according to the Times. The Dolly's 22 crew members, including 2 pilots, have been accounted for, and there were no reports of any injuries. Synergy Marine Group, the technical manager of the ship, said in a statement. Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott, like Moore, issued a state of emergency on Tuesday. This is a multi-jurisdiction, multi-agency effort with federal, state, and local resources mobilizing, he said on social media. So yeah, let's see. Trying to see what are they saying about what's gonna happen with the
Have they identified like who those 6 people possibly can be?
I haven't heard anything. Everything that I've seen,
Hmm.
I mean, hell, they didn't even identify really the survivors that they pulled out. They just said
Right.
they were construction workers on that were working on the bridge at the time. But I
Yeah.
want to see what they say about the this article. Don't do it. I want to see what they say about what's gonna happen with the supply chain. That's what I want to know. You know what I mean? Hell, that affect me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I want to see what's going on with the supply chain. But like I said, in the interview, the guy said, "Hey, look, like for the foreseeable future, the port is shut down." Like what does the foreseeable future mean? I don't know. You know what I'm
1
saying?
week, a month, 6 months. We don't know.
I mean, yeah, and you don't have to. Essentially, what he was saying was you're gonna have to move that debris. I mean, which I don't know how long that's gonna take either, but ships. They were saying basically ships can't come in, and the ships that's in the port right now can't leave,
Right.
like at all. So
Yeah.
you know, what I
This is
mean,
a bigger deal than what it initially seemed to be.
yeah, yeah,
This is going to be a big impact over the next coming weeks.
yeah, yeah. We definitely us as Americans, we definitely gonna see a direct impact from what happened in Baltimore. Like it ain't like we ain't nowhere near Baltimore, but you're gonna feel it. You're gonna
Right.
feel it some type of way in the supply chain.
You're right.
Baltimore, I believe they were saying let me see how they were saying I know it's top 5 the port as far as like supply. Baltimore port supply. Let me see. Okay. So it says supply chain experts. Oh no, it's down there. So that ain't what I seen though. Give me a second. Let me add this in. I'll pull this up real quick. This is a list of
MD, you should have got that McDowell's hat, not that McDonald's. You should have got that McDowell's, man. They got the
yeah, man.
Big Mac. We got the Big Mick.
Hey, the sign damn near look the same. It's all good. But yeah, so that's the top list as far as tonnage, meaning the amount of stuff that they import or export out in terms of the port. So it's kind of down there.
Yeah.
But still, like that region, that I ain't gonna say that region. It's still gonna affect a large part of the economy when it comes to stuff that's being imported in. Point
Right.
blank, period. I don't give a damn like how small it is, because it all affects it. So Texas is the top, and then you got Louisiana, Corpus Christi, New York, blah blah blah. So yeah, we gonna feel it either way. Even if it was damn Indiana, we was gonna feel it
Right.
because again, the supply chain is there. The more access to all the ports, the more basically the more stuff comes in. So
Right.
you know, and Americans like stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. That is the thing.
So you know, it's definitely gonna be an impact. It's definitely gonna be an impact, but we're gonna see it. So let me move on to something else here. Let me see. So we got the Trump stuff to talk about here.
Also, you see, Diddy got a
Oh yeah,
Diddy got a world of hurt.
I forgot all about Diddy. I said, damn, they done spotted Diddy in the airport. Hell, we might as well talk about that. They done spotted Diddy in the airport. He done left his kids behind. He said the hell. He said the hell with them. I gotta go.
Abandoned ship.
So
Get the hell out of Dodge.
I see the video. I see the kids. They got the top down view. They escorting the kids out the house. I'm like, well, where he at? They talking about.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows where this guy at, man.
Hey, so let me ask you. I'm glad I got you on here. So I heard something earlier saying that he was in the Virgin Islands. Do you believe that?
Well, I don't know what he's doing in my territory, but I don't know. I don't believe it at all.
I seen a video. I seen a video earlier that
They like throwing around rumors, man.
yeah, saying that somebody had posted, I guess like an Instagram or something like that, saying, "Hey, like here's Diddy." But you know, like that could have been fake. You know what I'm saying? You know how people
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, they looking to go viral. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
Diddy might be doing it. Just like them getting them off my trail. This is crazy, man. Tupac was right.
I don't know, man. He might be somewhere, man, hanging out with Russell. Where Russell Simmons at? He's in.
I know. He's another one.
Yeah. He might be hanging out with him, man. I don't know, but
sheesh.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, Diddy in for it, man.
It's like the more that comes out, it's like this gets bigger and bigger and big. My goodness.
Yeah, I don't know. He must have thought it was sweet. I don't know, but if that's what he knew, man, hey, he had ample time to try to flee the country if that's what he was gonna do.
Yeah, because now you got Homeland Security. My God, like what rap guy, what person in rap gonna have Homeland Security coming? This is outrageous stuff, man. Man.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But yeah, I forgot all about that, man. You just remind damn Diddy, man. Yeah, it was just funny to me when they were showing the video when they was raiding the house and the guys was escorting the kids out.
Yeah.
I was like, well, he abandoning his children. he didn't take them with him. Like,
hey,
damn,
they said that that his son had like escorts and whatnot in the house and like doing trafficking out of the house as well. The kid doing that stuff.
So the son was a part of it. See,
that
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
I mean, the more we're hearing about this, the more the story gets wilder and wilder, man. It's just wow.
I mean, I don't get it, man. Like you're one of the richest hip hop entrepreneurs ever. You know what I'm saying?
And this is what you're doing.
You got all this money, and you out here essentially running the whole house is what you're doing.
Yeah. This guy is like a DC Comics villain or something, man. It's crazy.
Oh man, let's see what the latest is. This just came out too. This came out at 7:00. It says Diddy's attorney. Oh, he got the attorney on the scene. Diddy's attorney responds to raids at hip hop mogul's L.A. Miami home. So the attorney that made a statement. An attorney for Sean Diddy Combs has responded to the raids that took place at his Los Angeles and Miami homes on Monday. In a statement released on Tuesday, Combs' attorney, Aaron Dyer, called the search warrants an unprecedented ambush and a witch hunt. So he Trump, huh? That's how they trumping Diddy. Damn, what you?
Yeah, what's that?
Sean Trump Combs is what I'm about to get ready to call him. Witch hunt.
Everybody using that right now, man. That's the word of the decade right now.
Yeah, they doing election interference on Diddy.
Man.
Yesterday there was a gross overuse of military level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residence. Dyer began. There is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities or the way his children and employees were treated. Mr. Combs was never detained, but spoke to and cooperated with authorities. Okay,
I mean, I know all this is alleged, right? But it's just funny how a guy could do heinous acts and then say, hey, you know, why can't we be a little cordial about things? Like, come on, dude.
Yeah, be careful with that. That's a $1,000 rub. You know what I mean? You know, that's cashmere.
Damn right.
Yeah. Despite media speculation, neither Mr. Combs nor any of his family members have been arrested, nor has their ability to travel been restricted in any way. Dyer continued. This unprecedented ambush, paired with an advanced coordinated media presence, leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. Now, I will say this.
Okay.
When those videos, like, it's like the media was instantaneously. I don't know about the Miami house, but the LA house, they was there. I mean, but at the end of the day, it is LA. They, paparazzi know about everything about the
Right.
ready to happen. You know what I'm saying? They
Yep.
had drone, like I think, like the drone footage I saw, it was like 15 drones in the sky. It was like 15 drones in the sky. They had all these people in the driveway. At first, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I was like, damn, did it die? Like, what happened?
Yeah.
And then they were saying, the FBI raided, did it. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, well, it was inevitable. Just like, yeah, he may not be constricted as far as travel now, but hell, that's coming.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
for
that's
sure.
coming. So yeah, he better go to the Virgin Islands now and don't come back.
Dang.
Earlier Tuesday, law enforcement sources told ABC News that federal agents with Homeland Security investigations seized a number of electronic devices as part of the court-authorized searches of Combs' 2 properties. The searches carried out in Los Angeles and Miami were part of a federal sex trafficking investigation into the hip-hop and liquor mogul, the sources said. Homeland Security agents flooded Combs' mansions and gathered evidence as part of an investigation led by prosecutors with the Southern District of New York.
Well, that just seems to be the occupation of the moment right now. Sex trafficking.
Yeah.
Like, my God.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sheesh.
Pretty much. But hey, they with the shutdown going on right now, hell, those Homeland Security agents probably working for free. But we'll talk about that later. 4 women have filed civil lawsuits against Combs, accusing him of rape, sex
Damn.
trafficking, and other alleged abuses. He has denied all allegations of sexual misconduct. Several women
So
have
it
spoken
makes
with
me
federal. Go ahead.
it makes me think that maybe there's probably a lot more. That's just the ones willing to come out right now that are brave enough to come out right now.
Yeah,
So there's
you
probably a
already know
whole
that.
book. Yeah,
You already
sheesh.
know that. Just think, like we talking about Diddy like the mogul, right? Just think
Right.
about Diddy back when he was like doing what is it called, RNA and all that stuff. Back when
Yeah.
he had access to the people that was really doing it, like a Russell Simmons. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
A&R,
hell,
when he was the A&R, right?
yeah, A&R. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. So just think of what he's seen. That's probably where he get it from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like back in the early '90s.
That's a culture right there, man.
Yeah, back in the early '90s, he probably saw, and like I said, dealing with Def Jam back in the day, in terms of what we'll say alleged with that too, with Russell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like hell, he got the pattern from somewhere. That's all I'm saying. Allegedly.
Right.
Several women have spoken with federal prosecutors in Manhattan, the sources said, who dispatched agents to try and gather evidence to corroborate their account. In a statement to ABC News on Monday, the Homeland Security spokesperson said the searches were executed as part of an ongoing investigation by Homeland Security Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and local law enforcement. No criminal charges have been filed. Combs' sons were detained outside his LA home while the search warrant was being executed as a customary, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. But like I said, he probably he's somewhere sipping a Mai Tai somewhere, contemplating, do we need to come back to America or not? You know what I'm saying?
So you think he's gonna end up like R. Kelly and get jail time or get charged at least?
See, somebody else said that earlier in the video I was watching. R. Kelly, I don't put R. Kelly and Diddy in the same boat. Reason being is Diddy's status is way above R. Kelly's status. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, I get that.
Yeah, R. Kelly could have did the same thing.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying that he gonna get special treatment, and that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is his access to fleeing, getting away,
Yeah.
it was better than R. Kelly's. R. Kelly got nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? So R. Kelly was stuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they was gonna get him by hook or by crook. Diddy,
Right.
like I said, like look at Russell Simmons right now. Look at like Russell Simmons sitting my tattoo.
Yeah.
Because and Russell Simmons knew early on. They said, yeah, that they was sniffing Russell Simmons and he got the hell on. You know what I mean? He ain't waste no time to leave. And start doing yoga and namaste somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So
How do you think all this affects their legacy?
I
You
mean,
think this damaging to the legacies?
see, I guess from the generality of hip hop, quote unquote, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, as far as the catalog, as far as the things that he's done, like that's always still gonna be there. Like that, and that's another point with the whole R. Kelly thing. Like Negroes is still listening to R. Kelly like to this day. That ain't gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? In some places, he's the king of R&B. That's just what it is.
Some people even go as far as saying he's better than Michael Jackson, which is a outrageous comment to make. I've heard that a couple times now.
The hood will say that. The hood will say that. R. Kelly was the king of hood R&B. That's what's up, Kelly? What's going on? Yeah, she say Diddy cook. Hey, I agree. It's a wrap. But only if he allows himself to be cooked. Again, like I said, I think Diddy has more of an ability to duck and dodge. Not necessarily saying that
because of his resources.
Yeah, the resources. Right. R. Kelly resources ain't nowhere near Diddy resources.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? And connection. So, yeah, that's what I think about that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, it's coming, bro. How, you know, yeah, once the FBI get involved and they do a thorough investigation, they not going to just say, okay, ain't nothing to see here. You know what I'm saying? They coming for something. So, yeah, I mean, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So, all right, man, let's get into this Trump stuff now.
All right, we're trumping it up.
Yeah, let's get into this Trump. See that Diddy thing would have been perfect for the night, Van Cat.
Oh yeah, it wrote itself.
Yeah, I mean it fell right in your lap, man, and we ain't got the show, bro. That's crazy.
We'll do it next week.
Yeah, we'll do it next week, man. Shout out.
But then something else gonna happen. I'm sure Donald Trump will do something.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying shout out who?
Shout out to Ricardo and Mike, man. I know. So Ricardo on a flight, I guess, and you know, he
oh
doing
damn
it big. I don't know. He said something about some turbulence. I that's all I saw.
Wow.
In the group, I was like, that turbulence. Like you was gonna do TFP like mile high. Like what you got going?
Yeah, that's.
But happy birthday to Mike, man. Shout out to Mike. We wish you many more. You know, and you know, do your thing. You know, I ain't need to know all that in the group chat, but hey, do your thing.
You know, Mike ain't gonna hide nothing. Full disclosure, Mike.
Yeah, do your thing, man. You know, it is what it is, man. Yeah, let's get the latest on Trump, man. So, of course, we all know. Let me turn this game down a little bit. Of course, we all know that yesterday, the judge granted a stay on the bond, an initial stay on the bond, and then reduced it, right?
Yes.
So he got thrown a lifeline.
What did you feel about that?
I mean, see, let me give you why I think let me give you why I think that happened.
Okay.
The reason I think that happened is because there's a misconception that Trump owned a lot of this property, right? When the reality is he don't necessarily own the property, he owned the lease of the property. I think the reason that they reduced the bond was not necessarily to save Trump's ass, but to save the investors' ass, if that makes sense. So
yeah.
Do I think it's right? No, I don't think it's right because that was the initial order. I can't go and I get locked up. I can't go and ask to reduce my bond.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I can't do those shit and then do it at the last minute because Monday was the deadline.
Exactly.
And then now all of a sudden, poof, you know what I'm saying? They give
Yeah.
a stay on the bond and then they get reduced. So I don't necessarily I don't necessarily think they did it for Trump though. I think they did it more or less for the investors of a lot of these properties, not only the properties, but the Trump Media Group. And I'm gonna talk about the Trump Media Group too, because they play a large role into what's going on in the next Trump story that I'm gonna do after this one.
Truth Social.
You know about it, the Truth Social thing, like that's some, I'm gonna say it, bullshit.
Yeah.
Truth Social ain't no way in hell worth $8 billion. No
Exactly.
way in hell. If Truth Social is worth $8 billion, hell, Straight Talk Society worth at least 100,000.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Like that's crazy. But we gonna talk about that, man. Like if he gets an opportunity to sell them shares and get that money, this is gonna be the biggest Ponzi scheme in the history of America.
Mm-hmm.
If he able to obtain that money off of Truth Social,
I think he has to wait like at least 6 months before he could.
yeah. They said they gotta wait 6 months till he could sell the shares.
Yeah.
But even then, so okay, let's say 6 months. So the stock just went in. What did they say last week? Just it officially went public.
Right.
If he gotta wait now we're talking about from now to then 6 months.
Yep.
Is Trump Media gonna be worth $8 billion? Hell no. It's going down right now.
Right.
So like what are we talking about?
Plus the guys that help invent the medium, they're suing or in a dispute with Trump.
Right. Yeah. They in a dispute with the people. I forget what they call it. They call it
the investors or
yeah, it's the investors, where basically what they do is they'll buy, they'll do like venture capitalism within a certain company and basically short fuse it, so to speak, where they can like push it in to go public.
right.
And then from the push, it creates an initial surge in the stock. That way they can profit. That shit is illegal. Like I saw something that they were saying that in a lot of states are pushing where if you make it a I forget what they call it, but it's like almost like short trade.
Right.
They're trying to make it illegal in certain states that are that label the stock within that particular state. You know what I'm saying? They saying no, you can't do that shit, because all you basically doing is surging it and selling it without it creating any type of a bulge in the market.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't do that. But that's exactly what Trump trying to do. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to create a surge so he can sell it so he can get the money to pay these people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? and the MAGA maniacs will fall for that shit. Hook line, man, I can see it now.
All day.
I'm in West Virginia right now. I can see some podunk in West Virginia. Give me 1,000 shares right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thinking the shit is gonna blow up, and by the time Trump sell it, it ain't gonna be. It's gonna be worth the bottom of your shoe.
Completely. Completely
You know
worth.
Like, but hey, man, hey, who am I? Well, who am I? That's all I gotta say. But let's get into it, man. Let me pull up. Like, yeah, that's a whole nother can of tomatoes right there. That whole Truth Social thing.
Yep.
When they told me $8 billion, I said, what the hell? I was like, ain't no way in hell Trump's Truth Social. Well, not just Truth Social, because they trying to say the whole entirety of Trump Media. What other Trump Media is it? What the hell is it? I don't know. Besides Truth Social, what we got? What? Tell me. And how is it worth $8 billion? You know what I'm saying?
I believe when he was running for president in 2016, he was trying to launch like a network or something. That's what part of the reasoning for him running for president, used that notoriety and attention to kind of like parlay that on the side too. So that's why like a lot of them internally, like a lot of the Trump people, they were like shocked when he won, including Melania. She's kind of pissed because that's not what the plan was. The plan was to exploit the presidential run for notoriety.
Yeah, publicity. Yeah, because that's all Melania give a damn about. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? She don't necessarily want to be seen with Chad. She just want the damn publicity
Yep.
for the long term benefit. But yeah, since we're talking about this, let's get into it. So
Yeah.
yeah, this is from the Guardian. It says Trump's Truth Social value. No, this talking about the platform in and of itself.
Yeah.
Trump's Truth Social valued at nearly $8 billion as it goes public in New York. Trump Media and Technology trading on Nasdaq under DJT ticker using Trump's initial. Hey, you go Vancat, you gonna buy you some TJT stock on Robinhood or
Not a
what?
chance. Not a chance. Lord Jesus. The ultimate opportunist.
Oh man, the firm behind Donald Trump's True Social went public on Tuesday at a price that values the Minnow social network at close to $8 billion.
Mm.
Shares in Digital World Acquisition, that's what it's called. Digital World Acquisition, the shell company with which Trump's social media business has merged, have been surging since the turn of the year. They launched a volatile rally as it combined with Trump Media and Technology on Tuesday, closing up 15% after their first day of trading. The firm is trading under the ticker symbol DJT, using Trump's initials. Trump Media's arrival on the market has netted the former president a paper fortune of $4.6 billion. After the deal closed on Monday, Bloomberg said that Trump had joined the ranks of the world's 500 wealthiest people for the first time.
Mm.
But trading in Trump Media was so volatile after Tuesday's opening bell, it was briefly halted. So they had to stop the trading of the stock because it was everywhere, basically. You know what I'm saying? At one point on Tuesday, shares in the group had soared more than 50%. That that almost reminded me. You remember a couple of years ago the whole the Dogecoin craze and all of that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then Elon was went on Saturday Night Live about the Doge and it like went like sky high.
Yep.
And then like a couple weeks later, it wasn't worth a damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, Trump, who is currently unable to offload his stake, will need the stock to continue the trade at the levels of which it has surged in recent months if he is to raise billions of dollars from a sale. I love True Social, he wrote on the platform shortly after Trump Media landed on New York's NASDAQ stock exchange. Investors finally backed the merger between Trump Media and Digital World last week,
But
setting the
you know
stage for the
what?
deal to close.
It's funny. He says he loves True Social, but it took them a while to get him to stop using Twitter and start using Truth Social. He was not using it like in the initial days and when it first started. I remember that like yesterday.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
not using Truth Social. They had to keep telling him use Truth Social.
They had to kick him off Twitter for him to use the shit.
Yeah, well,
You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
Yeah, they had to
But
kick
there
him
was a
off.
time when Twitter was going and Truth Social was going, and he was not using
They
it.
was going together. Yeah, because
Yeah,
remember the whole that's when the whole the free speech battle was going on. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And he had created True Social and was telling everybody in Twitter to go to True Social. And then eventually they kicked his ass off. You know what I'm saying? But let's see what we got here. It comes as Trump, who is vying to regain the presidency from Joe Biden in November's election, grapples with hefty legal costs. He is on the hook for $454 million after the civil fraud case. Although the former president was thrown a lifeline on Monday when a panel of appellate court judges provided him with 10 days to secure a far smaller $175 million bond. I think he's gonna get that. What you think? You think he's gonna be able to get that bond? I think he's gonna be able to get it.
He'll probably get it, but Sonny Holston on The View she was explaining it like it's not as like good as it may sound for Trump. Like it's good in the short term, but over time it may not work out that way. I gotta see that video again, but I think she was explaining something to the effect of, yeah, so he has the 175 that he'll pay now, but like if he loses like the case, then he'll have to like he'll lose that money, and he still has to pay the difference of the 454 anyway. So
Yeah, yeah, I
it's
heard
not
that
like
too.
a complete win for him, like it looks like right now.
Yeah, yeah, I heard that too. And but again, let's say hypothetically speaking, if he does win the election,
Yeah.
a lot, the it's not necessarily the campaign funding,
Hmm.
but the MAGA funding through small donations is going to continue. And like I said, a lot of these MAGA maniacs, they gonna pay it anyway. You know what I'm saying? It may take them a while, but they
Hmm.
gonna pay it anyway. Also, I mean, initially it's not really 175. It's probably gonna be more toward like 225 because of the interest off the
Oh, right,
bond. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
So I mean,
yeah,
it's still a pretty penny, but I think from the insurance companies that he was dealing with before initially that
yeah.
wouldn't take it, I think some of them will take it now. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
I think they're still foolish to do it because he has a reputation for walking away from paying, what he's
Yeah,
supposed to pay.
and filing
Yeah.
bankruptcy.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I can see it. Especially somebody like Trump. Like I said, if he win, he'll say, "Hell, I'm president. I ain't paying you shit." You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. And the other thing
And
too, that
and
New
we're
York
supposed to
case
take
of
it.
state, that state case, he can't wish that away as a president. Only
Yeah,
the
yeah,
federal case.
and it's civil. So there's that.
Yeah,
He can't do nothing about a civil case.
right.
He can't do nothing about a civil case at all. Let's see. What's that? Okay, Trump media has struggled since Truth Social's lackluster launch, generating sales. This is where it's about to contradict itself.
Uh-huh.
Generating sales of only about 5 million since 2021.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's
But
all
the company is
smoke and
worth $8
mirrors.
billion. That's some
Exactly.
bullshit.
And
That's
so,
straight bullshit.
by the time you get to the 6 month mark, maybe a lot of that fantasy may be erased.
We'll see. But like I said, it really all depends on if he can keep the facade alive for that
Right.
long. If he keep the facade alive for that long, yeah, it'll keep, because like I said, the MAGA maniac will make it where it blows up in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? Before it pops.
Right.
The whole name of the game is keep the bubble going until I can trade it off. Then I don't give a damn. Let it pop. You know what I mean? So, but it all depends on him and the MAGA maniac.
That's classic
Uh,
Trump.
but digital world has increasingly been seen as a so-called meme stock, boosted by internet memes posted, in its case, on platforms including Truth Social, urging retail investors to buy into it. Like I said, we're gonna talk about that in a second. Maybe this article might talk about it. Special purpose acquisition companies. That's what it's called, SPACs. Those are the name of the companies that buy the companies or merge with the companies. Such
Yeah.
as Digital World raise money from investors through initial public offering before typically searching for a company to take public. That shit, like I said, it should be illegal. Once a SPAC finds and agrees terms with a target, it absorbs the business and draws it into the stock market, enabling investors in both companies to take a slide. Should the SPAC's original investors not like the deal, however, they can withdraw their cash. Uh, Devin Nunes, the former Republican congressman who now serves as CEO of Trump Media, said, as a public company, we will passionately pursue our vision to build a movement to reclaim the internet from big tech censors. Yeah, that's that. So yeah, so that's what it's called. It's called a SPAC. So basically, it's like these capitalists. They go around uh merging with companies so they could take the company public and basically profit off the initial boost
Right.
of taking it public. You know what I'm saying? Before letting it crash and burn, because they done made their money. You know what I'm saying?
That
So
sounds like what Mitt
that's what
Romney
Trump.
used to do,
Right.
like a
And that
venture
and
capitalist.
yeah, and that's what Trump is trying to do. So like I said, if he pulls this off, it's gonna go. I mean, we talk about like one of the biggest schemes, one of the biggest grifts ever in American history, if he pull it off.
Yep. But he's always involved in some of the biggest grifts in American
Right.
history. He's
Right.
always in there.
So yeah, man.
Jeez.
Like I said, I can see him now. I can see people on Robinhood. What's
Mm-hmm.
another Coinbase? All these little buying hundreds of shares of this stock just because it got Trump name tied to it. I can see it.
That's ridiculous, man.
I can
Yeah.
definitely see it.
Like this guy is telling you he's a billionaire, which clearly he's not. The crying he been doing. Oh Lord, can't hit the 454. Come on.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
But in that article they mentioned investors buying in, right? So I saw a report. Um, I believe this was the end of last week, talking about how Trump did a 180 on TikTok.
Right. Yeah.
Initially he was for the banning of TikTok. Now all of a sudden
Yeah.
now he's like, oh no, you're talking about TikTok. He's doing whataboutism. What about Facebook? What he called
That's a Vladimir Putin.
Zuckerberg. Yeah, Zucker Schmuck is what he
Yeah.
called. Yeah, Jeff Zuckerberg. You know what I mean?
He's doing that
But
Putin tactic.
yeah, it's classic whataboutism.
Yep.
But that the media is starting to put two and two together here, and there may be a reason for that. So we're gonna see. We're gonna do some investigative report.
Okay.
So this from Quartz right here. It says what to know about Jeff Yaz, the Trump money man and big TikTok investor.
Okay.
Say what? Like, like what are we talking about? You know what I mean? Like so it's all making sense. It's all making sense. So the richest man in Pennsylvania has big stakes in TikTok's parent company and the new Trump media.
Wow. Surprise, surprise.
You know what I'm
Surprise, surprise.
I found a gem. You know what I'm saying? I found a hidden door. It's springtime in the United States, and the country's social media landscape is budding with change. Lawmakers in the Senate are considering a bill that could ban TikTok or force a divestment from its Chinese parent company, ByteDance. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's Truth Social is becoming a public company this week. But there's one man who's wrapped up in all of it, Jeff Yaz, the richest man in Pennsylvania. The Philly billionaire holds a $21 billion stake in TikTok's parent company,
Wow.
representing more than half of its net worth. His investment firm, Susquehanna International Group, that's a hell of a name,
I know.
was also the largest institutional shareholder of the company's merging with Donald Trump's Truth Social company in December. The latest public filings reveal that, assuming he has not since sold any shares, Yaz will have a $22 million stake in Trump Media when the merger finalizes on Tuesday, which it already did.
Mm-hmm.
Before betting billions on social media, Yaz bet on horses. In the late 1980s, Yaz went to horse tracks outside Chicago and predicted the exact order of 7 horses in 3 races. But it wasn't a lucky guess. A PhD statistician who worked with NASA on the moon landing helped him devise an algorithm to predict the race. So he cheated, is what he.
That's the American way.
He won what was at the time the biggest payout from a horse track in American history, $760,000. Yaz rarely leaves his bets to chance. In the last few weeks, Yaz and Donald Trump have allegedly become quite close. Yaz noted that he raced over last minute to speak at an event Yaz invited him to during a speech in Palm Beach, Florida, in early March. The event was for Yaz's Club for Growth, a conservative super PAC that has become one of TikTok's largest defenders. Yaz has spent over $100 million funding right-wing campaigns in recent years, according to ProPublica investigation. he has given millions to Kentucky Senator Rand Paul. Like that, like Rand Paul, like Ron looking like, what you doing? You know what I mean? Who has indicated he would block the TikTok ban in the Senate, which is, I can see that because again, Rand Paul is somewhat like his father,
Yes.
who's a staunch libertarian, but
Yep.
I wouldn't put him in the same category. I can see the similarities, but Rand ain't Ron in no type of form or fashion.
Mhm.
This relatively unknown billionaire, who has a huge chunk of his wealth tied up in TikTok, has a large influence over several politicians.
Wow.
Yaz was considered a never Trumper in 2016
Wow.
and told the Wall Street Journal 2 years ago he was trying to discourage a 2024 Trump presidential run. Now, he's had a change of heart.
Surprise,
Right.
surprise.
Right at Trump, right as Trump is easing his hostility toward TikTok. The former president now defends TikTok's existence in the United States after signing an executive order to ban the app in 2020.
Sheesh.
Trump denies taking donations from Yaz, though it's unclear if investments in his media company are part of this denial, which it shouldn't be because it's on the books now. Sources tell the New York Times that Trump is expected a large donation from the billionaire very soon.
Well, there you go.
He's even considering giving Yaz a cabinet position if elected, according to Bloomberg. Support from the richest man in Pennsylvania could not come soon enough for Trump. He's expected to obtain a bond for $175 million, reduced from $545 to pay a New York court this month. And the former president has reportedly been struggling to obtain.
Wait a minute. They said 545. I thought it was 445.
It might be a typo. It might be a typo.
Okay.
I mean, but hell, but even then, let's say hypothetically, if he was able to get a bond for that 545, do you know how much the interest was going to be on that?
Right. Yeah.
like he was going to be paying well over $600 million.
Yeah.
So I mean, hell, anywhere from 445 to 600, you might as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I was talking about the 175. Like with the interest, he probably gonna end up paying around 225.
Mm-hmm.
It says the TikTok ban seems unlikely to go into law at this point. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has shown no urgency in bringing the bill to the floor, and Rand Paul has previously blocked similar legislation. Also, if ByteDance is forced to divest from TikTok, Trump's former Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin is putting a ban together to purchase it. Well, see, it's always an ulterior motive, always. Lastly, Biden's opposition to TikTok is a losing issue with younger voters. It seems more likely that his fellow Democrats in the Senate wouldn't allow him to sign this into law anyway. Yaz's influence in American politics is large, though very few U.S. citizens know his name. He's both a Republican mega donor and a major social media investor. His actions have outsized importance, and right now, he seems to be using a relationship with Trump and Truth Social to protect his investment in TikTok. In social media, like in horse racing, Yaz doesn't leave his bets to chance. So again, that provides you undoubtedly with a undeniable source on what's really going on. Like I said, conservative. I keep telling y'all, until I can bang this through y'all head, conservatism is dead. It's gone. It's finito. The conservative aspect of TikTok is to ban it based on what it's doing to the children.
Yes.
Thinking of the children.
Yeah.
You got this guy who's supposed to be conservative. He holding conservative town halls and fundraisers and whatnot for legislators. Yet he got one of the largest stakes, if not the largest, in TikTok. Dumb in the kid's brain. He don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? He making money hand over fist at the end of the day. And the people that need to know this, they don't know about this. They don't know. They think it's a righteous cause. It's a righteous
Yeah.
fight for
Wow.
the sake of the children. You know what I'm saying?
Think of the children.
Hey, that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. But
Wow.
when there's money involved,
Yep.
you can get them switched just like that. It's all good, man. It's all. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got tonight. I just wanted to come on here and damn, it's 8:45. I just wanted to come up here since we ain't do TFP.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll save it for next week. I'm like,
Yep.
damn, Ricardo. this was
His baby.
yeah, your baby. You know what I'm saying? Streamlined for you. and you talking about you can't do it. I say, wow. I said,
Man.
wow, man. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, we'll be back next week. We'll be back full-fledged on Straight Talk Society next week. Not only TFP, but Wrestling With Reality will also
the debate. I see you guys pushed it to April.
Yeah. They see I got hit with a double whammy today and yesterday. So,
Oh man.
Yeah. I don't know what the specific date is. I haven't seen if they have. I don't think.
Unless it's probably a fake date that Trevor just put in there just to push it back.
Just to push it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
To push it back. I'm assuming that's what he did.
Because it said April something. I can't remember what the exact date is.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't tripping on it because, like I said, everybody got work to do. It is what it is.
Because I was looking for it last night when I came home at like 2:30. I was like, let me get just a little gist of it, and I'm like, damn, I couldn't find it.
Yeah. Trevor hit me up yesterday and said that Wayne got caught up at work. So
yeah. It's a busy time of year for everybody.
Yeah,
Look like.
Yeah. I get it. Like I said earlier, man, he was granted a stay of execution. So it is what it is. So he got his stay. He got more time to put together his case, and maybe it'll be granted this time where he just get life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see the brother perish. So we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he can formulate a better argument and put it together. And when we had a debate, it'll be entertaining. But yeah, shout out to Wayne though, man. Yeah. Like I said, it's all good. I ain't and he now I got the setup and everything. I can fine tune it and make sure everything good, and we'll just go from there. But yeah, we'll be back full swing next week. With TFP and Wrestling With Reality, the WrestleMania preview show.
Yep.
Hey, you were mentioning something in the group chat. What were you talking about in particular? You said that was horrible.
Oh, the video I saw it just today. With The Rock attacking Cody.
Oh, Cody outside.
Yeah,
you ain't like that.
That was straight trash. That was a flaming dumpster fire. Cody gets pushed into the truck, whoopty big deal, and then the Rock pushed the camera to his face, starts talking for a good 30 seconds. Then you turn back and he's like, "Oh, look, the prophecy is fulfilled." And then you look, he's bleeding. Come on, he just bladed himself. That was so contrived.
It was obvious.
Yeah.
It was way obvious.
They should have saved that for like the match itself and had Cody get cut in the match and then do the belt, rubbing the blood on the belt. That should be in the match.
But my whole thing is why are they? It's such a concerted effort to put the heat on The Rock, and essentially taking it off of Roman Reigns. Why?
Yeah, Roman Reigns don't even seem like he exists.
He don't. Roman Reigns is in the main event of WrestleMania. Why is all the heat going to The Rock?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, that's crazy. And in general, I don't even really look at Roman Reigns as like a bad guy because he played everything so cool. I mean, in general, The Rock, I mean, he's really dialing up the heel factor, but I don't know if Roman Reigns could do that with The Rock doing. But Roman Reigns should be the center of attention right now.
Exactly.
He should be for sure.
Exactly.
You know what I don't like? I don't like the fact that The Rock comes in after everybody else. Like Like, why is the bloodline going to the ring first and then The Rock comes after them? Like, he's, like Roman Reigns is the guy that held the title for like almost 4 years. He's the current champion. Like, The Rock doesn't have a title. He's coming out of Hollywood. He hadn't wrestled in over 10 years. Like, I get it. He's a big star, but he should be coming down to Roman Reigns music with the bloodline. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, he's
I
coming in
agree.
separate. I mean, I love the way they mix the theme, the Hollywood Rock theme with the other theme, but I just don't think it's appropriate. I think Roman Reigns needs to be known as that guy.
Yeah, I agree, man. And it seemed like it started off that way.
Yeah,
Like
it did.
when The Rock first came in, when he was doing the bloodline stuff, it started off that way.
Yeah.
But now Roman Reigns is a non-factor.
Oh
You know what
my
I'm
goodness.
saying?
Yeah.
And I was talking about this earlier. Roman Reigns, by and large, considered by, I guess, the consensus, not by me, but would be the biggest heel in the WWE. What's going on with then you turn around and look at what's going on Raw with Drew.
Yeah.
I'm glad that this Roman Reigns stuff is about to be over, because what Drew McIntyre is doing right now, he should be considered the top heel in the company.
He should, but they'll mess him up too.
I hope not, man, because Drew McIntyre is doing gold right now. Gold. You know what I mean? So just get Roman Reigns out of the way.
I don't think Roman going anywhere. I don't think he's going anywhere. I'm telling you, I think they're gonna push it down more. I think that they're gonna make Cody win the title against The Rock. I think if you get Roman Reigns to beat Cody again at WrestleMania for the second year in a row, that's gonna crush a lot of hearts again. And then you continue down, Rock will go away because he's shooting a movie. Right. And then Rock will come back, beat Roman Reigns. Now he's the champion. Cody will challenge The Rock, and then finally end that story there. But the Roman Reigns will always be able to say that you never beat me, and then they can have another match, another big match, with that whole monkey over his shoulder. Can he ever beat Roman Reigns? Plus, Roman Reigns has, what's that?
No, I was gonna say, don't you think that'll how much luster do you think Cody Rhodes will lose if he got to wait another year?
Think about Cody in AEW. This is exactly what he did at AEW. He never won their title.
Yeah, I mean, but he lost the match saying that he couldn't.
Yeah,
so I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Cody.
I think his stock will plummet.
Yeah.
If Cody Rhodes lose that match, his stock will plummet, and then he got to wait. I don't care if he wins it next WrestleMania 41. I don't care. The fans will be gone by then. That's what I think.
I think,
especially against The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nah, man. I like I said, I think they're setting up Rock Roman for next year. That's what's gonna happen. That way, like I said, Rock can do his thing just like they did with Cena. Rock can do his thing. Hell, Roman Reigns can continue to stay at home. Hell, he ain't doing nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And because the only thing that he'll have to worry about is the Rock stuff. And Cody will run SmackDown. Do I think Cody got the capacity to be the top guy?
Of course.
I mean, match wise, yeah. It's debatable in terms of if he can hold a showdown. You know what I'm saying? It's debatable. I ain't gonna sit here and say that he can. Yeah, he can put on great matches. So yeah, of course. But holding the show, can he do what Seth Rollins is doing right now in terms of holding the title down, making it credible, this, that, and the third? That's why I said, even with Seth, like Seth was the workhorse in terms of being the main guy on Raw, but I'm tired of seeing Seth. Even to the point where it's like, even now, I think Trev was saying this in the group chat earlier. Hell, even now, if you look at the tag match, I'm looking at like Roman Reigns as being like the fourth person.
Yeah.
Like,
behind Seth, yeah.
Behind Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
So, again, man,
I
just wanted to be over with.
Another thing that they're not really saying, like, what night is Seth Rollins defending that title against?
They haven't said. They haven't said.
Because is he gonna do it the same night or the next night? Like,
This is what I think gonna happen.
so now you have 2 world title matches the same night? That's
Well,
crazy.
remember how they used to do the world title back in the
Opening
early
match.
2010 opening match night 2.
That's crazy. That's
So
crazy.
that's what I'm predicting. I think it's gonna be opening match night 2, and the main event, of course, Cody and Roman.
Wow.
You know, which don't do Drew any good. You know what I'm saying?
No, it doesn't.
It don't
Underwhelms
do
his
Drew.
thing.
Yeah, like come on, like that's crazy. Hell, as far as like storylines, I think Drew should be arguing the fact that Seth even got a match on night 1 in a tag. Like, what are you doing?
Right,
You know what I
because
mean?
he's coming off of an injury on top of that. Now you're doing 2 matches in 2 nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is
I could see them. I could have saw Drew bitching about that, which he should. You know what I mean? Because he deserved to be in the main event of one of those nights. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But no, y'all got a tag match. You know, so
Which
it don't do
really is like a Saturday night's main event from the 80s type deal. That
pretty
shouldn't
much.
have been. Yeah, it shouldn't have been. That should have been like a live Saturday night main event thing that happened. Like, you see how they put together that press conference where they all were talking, like everybody would talk about the WrestleMania matches. What if they would have just made an event like that and just had that tag team match featured on there with maybe 2 or 3 other matches on TV, a Clash of the Champions type of deal? That would have made a lot more sense, because you're kind of hindering WrestleMania to have to do this Bloodline Rules tag team match. That just seems like something else, that it should be somewhere else.
Or they could have did what you said previously about the whole Madison Square Garden. Hell,
Oh, that would have been great.
Even the Barclays. I don't have no issue with The Rock wrestling at the Barclays.
You're right.
It's still New York. You know what I'm saying?
So, and I think they push it. They're gonna push it, whether it be down SummerSlam time or they pushing it, man.
Yeah, because like I said, that Barclays show is the go home show for WrestleMania. So they could have did that. But yeah, man, let me get out of here. Hey, Trev, so what me and Vancat just did, we just did TFP and
TFP
Wrestling
Light
with Reality. Yeah, TFP Light and Wrestling with Reality Light all in the same show. We didn't have no issue. You know what I mean? So
I wonder who was the issue.
We need you to keep up, Trev. We need you to keep up. You know what I'm saying? You go and recharge your batteries and be ready for the show next week. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's all I got, man. Yeah, good show. I'm glad you came on. I'm glad you definitely came on.
I was happy as hell when I saw that notification. I'm like, oh, I gotta see this.
Yeah, I just decided to come on since we wasn't doing TFP. I said, hey, why not? You know.
Yeah.
Why not? But yeah, I see. Yeah,
Question. There was a question. So the start time for TFP 6:00. Is that too early or too late? Because I remember one time when I had said we'll do it like when I was working a different shift, I was saying maybe about 7:30, 8:00. You're like, that was too late.
Well,
like
I just 6 o'clock will work.
Yeah.
A lot of the times I forget the time. That's why if you notice, sometimes in the chat I say, hey, what time you thinking about going tonight? Because I get caught up in work. And then forget, oh shit, we got TFP tonight, so I have to rush in. But I mean, as long as I know that 6:05 is the perceived time to go, I make time. Like I said, hell, even if I got to drive and as long as I got a clear signal, I'm good. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't need it to start later?
If that don't bother you.
No, it doesn't bother me at all. I'm off.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can go 6:30.
It's your world. I'm just a squirrel.
We go 6:30 then. So from here on out,
okay,
we can do that. 6:30 will be fine.
All right.
Like I said, Wrestling with Reality is definitely 6:05. 6:05 to 6:15 is usually when Trevor try to start Wrestling with Reality. But like I said again, that may be subject to change too, because I know there's supposed to be some changes coming with that. But we'll see. I ain't gonna say nothing on that until I know for sure what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, in any event, yeah, that's what's going on with that. So, and again, like the shows that I do, when I'm gonna start doing like a recorded show, and I'm gonna edit it and do all that. That I can like just upload and render when I get home, and then I plan on doing like this show like I did tonight. My plan is to do it on Thursday.
Yeah.
On third, but like I said, it's gonna be late. It's maybe 8 o'clock, something like that, and just maybe like for an hour long. That's my plan.
Yeah.
But
Oh, for a while, I've been thinking about like trying to edit a intro for you. That music that you have in the beginning,
oh
that banging song.
oh yeah.
I keep seeing like images in my head, like how it could be, but I don't know. I'll give it a shot.
Hey, my goal is to outdo you, and
Oh
and
yeah,
some once I learn, like I said, I'm trying to learn all the particulars, like what's going on. So I was in InShot the other day, and I was
yeah.
just playing around with it. So
It's not hard at all. It's not
yeah,
hard at
yeah,
all.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty straightforward.
It's been so long. So I was in Canva earlier today. It's been so
Yeah.
long since I was at a point during SVDL.
Hmm.
I was at a point where I was pretty like proficient in Canva. Now, like I'm like, well, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just gotta get back into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, I got what I'm gonna start editing like my videos with. I got this software called Camtasia. I don't know if you ever
Okay.
heard of it.
No, I never heard of that one.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start doing stuff in that. That's just for like video editing and stuff like that. So, but
Yeah,
yeah, man, I'm trying to get my whole little setup
that's
put
good,
together,
man.
man. So I can start adding to the production value and whatnot. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Hey,
shout out to
that's
everybody
great.
that came through. Yeah, hey, I ain't got nothing else to do. Shit. Like today, I've been pretty much sitting all day today because I couldn't like too much do anything. So I did a show earlier, and then I was getting ready for TFP, and that's why I saw everybody saying that it wasn't a TFP. I said, well, damn.
Yeah.
And then so I was like, hell, I might as well go live. Why not? But like I don't plan on like doing the whole shebang with TFP because you handle that. You know what I mean? So I
Hmm.
just I do on my phone like I usually do when it
Hmm.
comes to TFP and wrestling with reality. But like
Okay.
as far as like any production that I need to do, it'll be like in the studio. So
Oh, okay.
so yeah. But
Yeah.
other than that, yeah, man, yeah, I like the setup. I think I got so you don't hear any clip or anything in the mic, right?
No, it's clear.
Okay,
Clear
all
as
right,
can
cool.
be.
So I think I fixed the issue that I had earlier today. I don't know nothing about AV. I don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming through, man. Your voice was definitely needed. I thought Black Son was gonna come in. He said he was driving though. Hey, I got something for you, Black Son. Hey, every time when I do a studio show, you come in this one, I'm play.
Look at my African American over here. Look at him.
That's what I'm playing. I got it preset just for you, Black Son.
Perfect.
I
That's
got
perfect.
it preset just for you. So yeah, man, I'm trying to do big things over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, at the end of the day, I'm here to contribute to both the arena as well as Straight Talk Society, and to benefit my own channel. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna try to collaborate. We're gonna try to do what it do in a productive manner. But I
Are you
appreciate it, Becca. Go
are
ahead.
you able to have Trevor's like TFP and WWR have those shows streamed to your YouTube channel? Have you talked to
Um,
Trevor about that? I don't know if it's possible.
no, I haven't talked to him about it, but I mean, in order for me to do that, I can do it one or two ways. I can,
Yeah.
and like I said, ultimately it's up to him. I can do it one or two ways. He can either give me admin because you have admin on the StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can either give me admin or I can just directly rip the videos and then have them in my save file and then upload them myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would
But
be great if you could live
that's
stream
totally
it.
that's totally up to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it. Are you talking about like simulcast or are you talking about
Yeah,
upload?
yeah. Yeah, like it's some because I have my channel, which is not much of a
Yeah,
channel,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. I'm sub to the channel that you did, and I didn't even know you had a channel. I found out that you had a channel when you did the Silent Assassin stuff,
oh, okay.
and I think it was simulcasting on Straight Talk Society and your channel,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I clicked on the Straight Talk Society one, and I looked at the bottom, where it got the related videos,
Yeah.
and it saw that you were live. I said, Vankai he got a channel, and I clicked on it and sub to it. So, but
Yeah.
that's the only way. If you want to simulcast it, I have to have admin to his channel, to his StreamYard account.
Yeah.
Like I got admin to the Arena account.
Yeah. I think he only has like 2 admins. I don't know if it changed, but that's probably what the issue is. Because it would be cool if you had it too, where you could have it streaming off of your channel too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's all good. Like I said, if he give me his go ahead as far as like ripping the video, I can always like clip it up, and because really that's what I want to do anyway. Like when we do a lot of these lives,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he suggested that like it'll be a good thing to like clip up a lot of the, like basically make excerpts out of
Yeah.
the show and then upload them as standalone videos. I think that'll do a lot of good
Yeah.
in terms of some of the stuff. Cause like I said, we talk about a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I
Mm-hmm.
think if we single out some of the stuff and just clip it and like make not necessarily make them shorts, but like short clips.
Right.
Because you got a lot of people on YouTube got short attention span. Let's just keep it real.
Oh yeah.
Know what I'm saying? So I think that'll do a lot of good. But yeah, man, everything's coming together. Everything's coming together. You know what
All
I'm saying?
right.
So
Well, thanks for having me on here.
yeah, no doubt, man. I'll see you on next Tuesday. I'll see you next
All
Tuesday.
right. All
All
right
right, peace,
then.
peace, Van.
Peace.
All right, man. So hey, look, there y'all have it, man. As always, man, enjoyed having a discussion with the producer extraordinaire Van Cat. You know what I'm saying? He always provide an aspect of a different perspective when it comes to a lot of political stuff that we talking about. He a socialist at the end of the day. Let's just keep it a buck. He's a socialist, but that's my guy. But yeah, Black, so hey, when you come in the building, like I said, I got your calling card.
Oh, look at my African American over here. Look at him.
Hey man, hey, shout out to everybody that came through, man. Kelly, I see you in the building. Peace out. Um, hey, Kelly, at any point in time, if you want me on your stream and I'm available, like I can come through and chop it up with you and give you some of that individualism you yearn in your heart, deep down subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this turned out to be a great stream. Unfortunately, huh? Yeah, I'm looking at. So again, I got my mobile hotspot here. This is what I use to stream. You know what I'm saying? My phone doesn't have. I ain't got mobile hotspot on my phone, so I got a mobile hotspot that I got on my line. I may have to end up and I gotta check in with Verizon. So my son's account is a Verizon account that I pay for. I got this on Verizon. My personal phone is AT&T. I don't know why. Don't ask me why I ain't switched over yet. So I get a discount from AT&T, like from back in my IBW days, and I ain't never ever changed it ever, cause I still get that discount to this day. I ain't got shit to do with IBW. You know what I'm saying? So I go off of that. But when I bought my son's phone, it messed up like the plan on my AT&T, so I just went to a whole nother company. I went with Verizon. And then I was like, damn, I be driving and I get to certain places and for whatever reason AT&T service be trash in a lot of different places in the country. But the most reliable that I've seen was Verizon. So I went on ahead and got a Verizon mobile hotspot. Depending on how frequently I want to do some stuff, I may end up having to get a second one. You know what I'm saying? Or I think see this one right here, like I said, I think it's 15 gig. It's either 15 or 12. Hell, I forget. I have to look at my Verizon app and see. But right now I'm at 10. I'm basically at 10.75 gigs used, so I ain't got much time left. But I only got 4 days until it cycles. So I may do another live at some point in time, the end of the week maybe. If not, I'll see y'all Tuesday, TLP once again. Let me put that link in here. I'll see y'all on Tuesday on Straight Talk Society, TLP, Take Fix Politics. And then I'll see y'all that Wednesday. I will see y'all on Wednesday for Wrestling with Reality. For the people that like wrestling, you know, we also do a wrestling show over there on Wednesdays. We'll be previewing WrestleMania 40. And that's why I like that channel, man, because we talk about a myriad of topics. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to wrestling, man, I was so out of touch with wrestling before I start involving myself in that particular podcast, where it revitalized my affinity for it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it made me feel like how I used to feel in my younger days. You know what I'm saying? In terms of that, and now my kids got into it now, and that's what you call camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? So, in any event, yeah, that's the link to Straight Talk Society. So go over there and subscribe to that channel if you want to check out more of me, MD. And shout out to everybody that came through. Shout out to everybody that's gonna watch this later on. Give the Arena Uncensored a sub. Give MD20 a sub. Give Straight Talk Society a sub. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring this thing up and let's have informative discussion. You know what I'm saying? Kelly, I'll see you on one of these shows at one point in time. Y'all can bring all y'all MAGA maniac ideology to the forefront. So with that being said, man, I appreciate everybody coming through. We had a good show tonight. We talked about a myriad of topics and got that on out the way. You know, again, you know, I wanted to speak to Black Son about the whole Russia thing, and so I can play him this.
Now look at my African American over here. Look at him.
I ain't gonna do it no more, man. Hey, peace, y'all.
The Arena of Sin.